Yeah, so isolation technology really is kind of that key driver, that key technology to really enabling zero trust today. Isolation works by effectively kind of creating a protective layer around users while navigating the web, creating a type of, I guess you can think about it as like an air gap between the internet and the endpoints. Under isolation, all users, all websites, all categories are treated as potentially malicious. Therefore, things like ransomware, things like heat attacks or highly evasive adaptive threats can never actually reach the endpoint or access the endpoint, much less infect the endpoint itself. I think there's a lot of different vendors out there that say they have isolation or remote browser isolation. I think the biggest difference is when you think about isolation really is that perfect solution to enabling zero trust, like I said. But in practice or in reality, it's really been difficult to deploy isolation without hindering user performance or productivity. So, here at Menlo, we've actually pioneered the idea of isolation as kind of like the core foundation to all of our products and really had some breakthrough moments, I think, since inception. One is really being able to deploy isolation at cloud at scale across all of your users. And secondly is around our rendering technology, being able to preserve that native user experience with no endpoint agents required on endpoints. And really, for the first time ever, this has allowed organizations or any size enterprise to deploy isolation at scale across all their employees without hindering user performance or without zero impact to user productivity.